Here.
Oh, I'm the prince of this town.
That's a joke, right?
I'm serious. That's my father, the Igwe.
You're joking.
Yeah, so we're doing our morning run.
Yeah.
Oh. My father.
Oh, wow!
Yeah!
Nice to meet you!
What a pretty one!
Igwe!
Yeah, how are you, girl? How are you?
Wow!
Yeah!
My God!
Pretty one. Come on.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Yeah.
Mandy,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah! My name is Mandy. Wow.
See, you girls. How many kilometers have we done? How many?
What, about 2, Dad?
No. Oscar, I did 3 before you joined me. So I've done 5 kilometers that way, right?
Wow.
That's not true.
Running, I mean. I can match you girls step for step. Yeah!
Really? Wait.
There you go again, Dad. There you go again.
Going that way or this way? Come on, I'm going this way.
This way?
No, that way. I've done 5 kilometers there. This way.
This way?
Ready?
Anyway.
This way is going that way.
Oh.
Come on. Yeah.
Are this too serious?
That's your friend, yeah?
Yeah.
Welcome. You're welcome. I'm coming to open the door for you, but you are ready to do it. Come. Open this car. Bring out the things inside. Bring them inside the house. Take.
Oscar.
What? I'm just looking at her. Huh?
Well, we'll talk to her about it if you want me to.
Please, come on. Talk to her, right? Let her know how I feel about her. And this is what you call, love at first sight. I spotted her I don't know. My system just shut down.
Hey, Oscar.
What?
Tell me you don't have a woman in your life and I'll tell you it's a lie. Admit you just want to have a fling. Come on, it's me.
Fling, come on, Bella. You know me by now. I want something really serious. I mean, I'm not getting any younger. If she agrees to be my woman, I could just make her my wife. I like her. Look at her. She's just full in the right places.
Well, I don't believe you, but for the purpose of this conversation, I'm just going to pretend like I believe you, okay? And we'll see. I'll try my best.
So when are you going to talk to her?
When they run back.
No, we don't have to wait for them to run. We can just meet them up. Come on, let's go. You will do the talking when we get there. Come on.
Oh, it's okay. You should rest. You tried.
Mandy,
Yeah.
you underestimated me. Now tell me, what else will I do to prove to you that this man here is fit? He's moving.
I'm not doubting you, but you need to rest. You're obviously overworked. You should rest.
I can see that. You're a caring girl.
Oh, yes.
Fit for a housewife.
Mandy, can I have a word?
Right now?
Yeah, right about now. Excuse us, sir.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
How did it go? How did it go now?
For who? For you or for me?
For you.
Listen, I go after what I want. I mean, I'm not in for any other heartbreak again.
But
It's the ego I want.
Well, Oscar is a nice guy, don't you think?
Oh, please. He can keep his niceness to himself. If you want to talk to me about someone, it should be the ego.
This man here is an old man, and you know that what your daddy needs is an older girl. An older person.
I mean, look at him. He's rich and he's the king.
Come on, Oscar.
No, Oscar, please. I mean, I don't want some fine guy that I'll have to be fighting for his attention from other ladies. You know what I mean, right?
These girls, all they want now is money, 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 money. You know,
I'm happy, you know. But then stop thinking of women at your age that you will never change. Let's go. Let's go.
Well, Mandy, I hope you're making the right
Come
decision.
off it. You are also cute. Why don't you go for him? As for me, yeah. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, you really?
yeah, Mandy. So, when are we seeing Bodo?
Oh, anytime. I'm just a call away.
Right. We would like to see you again.
All right. So,
Yeah.
Sure, I will.
do I get your number?
Of course. Why not? Why not?
Oh, wow.
I want to keep this.
Hold on. What are you doing in my room with your box?
Rose, do you still ask me this kind of question? I thought we had finalized everything in the village.
You're mad.
Huh?
You are mad. Also, you want to share a room with me? As what? See, Osondu, you're looking for my trouble. You are really looking for my trouble. Leave my
Looking
room.
for your trouble, how?
Osondu, get out of my room!
I don't understand you. Listen, let me tell you. This thing you are looking for, you will see it though. Yes, you will see it though.
Osondu, I said get out of my room now.
I should get out from your room.
Get out of my room.
You are pushing my box. When I have come for us to share the room, as we agreed in the village, everybody agreed that you are going to remarry me. Listen, let me tell you. You will have to understand that I'm your late husband's younger brother. And if you're not going to marry me, you will leave this house. You leave this family.
Osondu,
and you must marry me.
Get out. Osondu, leave my...
Jesus Christ. You are pushing me.
Get out of my room.
With
Rubbish. You don't know your class. You want to marry me. Good.
Oh my God. Can you just let me be? I'm old enough to know what I want. I don't want Oscar. I want the king.
Well, the king is too old for you, okay? And you're not even good for him. Yes, he said he wants something serious. How can you even act this way? You already pissed him off. I mean, Oscar. And that's a bad sign, girl.
Whatever. I told you I am no longer into fine boys. Yes, I prefer them older. Thank God he's even a widower. I don't have anyone to compete with. Yeah, so he's the one I want. And are you serious? Look at it this way. He's a nice man. And a king for that matter.
Mandy, there is no sane woman in this world. Listen to me. There is no sane woman in this world that will do what you're about to do. Like seriously, I'm here to just guide you. You're about to make a mistake. And it's a grievous mistake, okay? I can't even comprehend it. The king over Oscar, as old as he looks. Listen, the king will not marry you, but Oscar, I'm sure, will. And when that happens, he's still the king's son, okay? The money is still there for you to enjoy if it's just about the money.
If it's all about the money. Look, who says I am after marriage?
What do you want then?
Allow me flow with the king and allow him spoil me with money.
Oh my God.
Oscar can always get another girl. I mean, I'm not cut out for this bullshit. Seriously.
Oscar is not broke. He's not
Dad, look. Let's drop this topic, Dad. Yeah. Let's drop it. Because obviously, I know that you can see through that. You cannot tell me that you cannot see through her. She's a gold digger. I mean, how do you explain that a young girl like that will ignore a fine young man like me and go for an elderly man like you, Dad? Money is the motive. She wants your money.
Does it matter?
Yes, Dad.
Doesn't matter, boy. This lady has made her choice, okay? So, respect that choice. There is some advice. Take this advice, son. Don't lean very hard on the girl, right? Else, you're going to fall into a trap, okay?
But Dad, you already fell into the trap. And I'll try to hold you back from falling.
I think I'm a small boy. I'm not a small boy. I wasn't born today. Besides, I'm not just going to move in straight and tell her, hey, I'm going to marry you. No. I'm going to take it easy. I'm going to look at her. I'm going to study her. Okay?
What is there to study? The girl wants your money. She's a simple good digger. You know what? Relax, that you're not doing anything with that girl. You want a good woman? I'll find you one. Okay? Find you some girl who will take care of you. Mind you what?
Welcome, Your Majesty. Greetings, my friends.
Thank you, Rory.
Yes, well, get us our food now.
Yes, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, Ichinduka was here earlier, but he said he'll come back later.
Serve water first, they're already.
Dad, honestly, I said what I said. That girl cannot be with you. I do not want to lose you. That girl cannot be with you. No. She can't. She's not your kind.
Son, let's look at this way. See, you make me look and feel as if I'm not me myself again. As if I don't think I can't, nothing that I can't reason out things for myself. Oscar, saw a girl who likes me. Saw a girl I like. Okay. Why don't you let both of us roll and then maybe later you can judge?
No, Dad. I don't want to lose you.
You know what?
I don't want to lose you.
I nearly choked on my food.
But I'm serious, Dad. I don't want to lose you.
Is this girl a killer?
Who knows? She's not your kind.
Oscar. Sometimes I begin to think that maybe you're angry because the girl preferred me over you.
No. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. Yes, Father, yes. I mean, how do you explain? Listen, Dad, look, girls like that are what we call runs girls. Corporate prostitutes. That's what they are. How is it even possible that she'll prefer you to a young, promising man like me? She wants your money. You need to see it, Father. You need to see it. She wants your money.
Son.
Dad.
You know what I see when I look at you now?
What do you see?
Jealousy.
You don't think I'm serious now?
Son, leave this girl alone. Come on. I tell you, in the end, this girl will end up being a nice woman. And guess what? A nice wife.
Really, Dad?
No. Not that. No. Did you just say wife? For a girl, just like, no, come on now, Dad. No. Just eat. You know what? Eat.
Of course I'm eating my food. And I don't see you doing much of eating.
I was listening to you, Dad.
What is it?
My food is in the kitchen.
You see? What did I hear you say?
Osondu, your food is in the kitchen.
Rose, you are trying me. You are trying me. I've been trying so hard to control my temper. Don't make me lose it. Don't make me lose my temper on you.
Lose it. Lose it and I'll help you tight. Osondu, I am not afraid of you. Stop threatening me. I'm not afraid of you.
Rose, go and get that food now. Go and get that food from that kitchen. Come and pass it for me here, for me to eat. I'll react.
Chemical, react. I should get the food and pass it to you here. They will react. I should serve you as what? I don't understand. Osondu, leave me. If you're hungry, go to the kitchen and get your food.
Don't forget I'm your late husband's younger brother. Who has suffered so much with my late brother to build this house. The food you are eating is my money.
Osondu,
give me this.
Osondu.
You are not going to eat it.
Osondu,
you are not going to eat this.
serve you as what?
I will throw this out.
What is it like?
What is happening? I have been calling, knocking out. No one was responding to me, not knowing that you two are here fighting. What is it?
Jane, thank God you're here.
What is it?
Thank God you're here. Osondu wants to kill me. Osondu wants to kill me. Everyone like me. Osondu wants to kill me.
Osondu, why now?
Hey, please. What is why now? If you don't know what to say, shut up or you leave this place. Huh?
Osondu wants to kill me. Everyone like me. So
She must give me this food. If you don't, go and get my food.
Osondu, leave me. Osondu, everybody leave me.
Go and get my own food.
Stop. Everybody come and see Osondu.
You must get my own food. Else, there will no peace in this house. Tell her, else I'll push you out.
Continue. I'll push you out. Out. Nonsense. What is this?
Listen, Bella. I don't want Mandy for my father. Okay? What my father needs is a woman, not a girl. A woman that would take care of him. He's not getting any younger. He's not a spring chicken. My father needs a wife. Not Mandy. Not her kind.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
Now, listen, I need you to do something for me, but I need you to keep it between you and I. Alright? Mandy does not have to know about it. Can you get me another lady? Someone really beautiful and classy. Someone I can introduce to my father. Someone that can catch my father's attention. I want to create some kind of distraction in my father's head. I don't want Mandy to get close to my father. Do you get where I'm going with this?
I understand you perfectly, but how soon do we need this baby?
Like yesterday, like right now. We have to move fast. I don't want my father to get intimate with Mandy.
Yes.
It's going to make things more complicated. Do you know someone we can talk to?
In that case, I think I know someone I can actually call.
Okay.
My friend Laura.
Laura, okay.
She's actually very, very cute and sexy.
Is she in this town?
Yeah, she's sexy in this town.
So what are you waiting for? Call her. Come on now.
Okay.
Come on now, Bella. Do this for me. You know I'll take care of you, right?
I know. In that case, I'll just call her right away.
Please. Oh, we don't
It's
have
okay.
time. Right.
Okay, darling. I'll call Laura.
Come on.
Hey, calm down. Okay. Here.
Your Majesty, sorry to disturb you. There's a lady here I want to see you. She said her name is Mandy.
Mandy?
meant.
Bring her in.
Okay, Your Highness.
Auntie. Come.
Beautiful.
Look at me first. Look at me. Look at me. Forget the house. Look at me. Look at me. Admire me.
You look good.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Hey, where is this boy? Come on.
How have you been?
Very good. Very good. Yeah.
Thank you.
Now, sit down. Good.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah, you're welcome.
Yes.
So, what do we offer you?
Water. Water will do. Like I said over the phone, I'm watching my weight.
Water?
Yes, water will do.
Ordinary water. Are you there? Hey, you heard her. Come on, get the. Let them get water for her. Andy.
Igwe. What you take me for? A long life of what? Papa, seriously, I do not want you to misunderstand this. Okay? Think about it. There is a lot to gain. Okay? You have to play this game with me. Please? If you were not my friend right now, I would have walked out on you. What is wrong with you? Can you listen to yourself? Listen, if we're talking about this guy in question, you will be here preaching to me. He's the one I want. Can't you see how cute he is? And he's rich as well. What would I be doing with his father? I am not interested. I am interested in him. Okay. So, what would you want me to tell him now? That I'm crushing on him? What? Yes, tell him I said I'm crushing on him. Yes, he's the one I want, like I said. Listen, if you can't do it, then I will. Do you want to, or I should? Huh? Never mind. I'm going. Let's go. My goodness, this girl is spoiling my game.
Igwe, I'm an adult. I know exactly what I want. And that's you. So can we forget about your son's issue?
Well said. As a matter of fact, my son has forgotten all about that.
Good.
Yes, but what surprises me is this, Mandy. How can a young, dashing, pretty girl like you prefer an old man like me over a young, handsome, very promising, well-brought-up prince? How?
Igwe, I learned something from my late mother.
Mothers.
You see, men like you will always tolerate me, no matter how naughty or arrogant I may get. So that is what I want. I don't want to be with a young rich man who I will have to keep fighting for his attention away from other women. So do you get me now?
In a manner of speaking, but the young man in question is young, is dashing, is handsome, and is well brought up. And to cap it, is a prince.
Fine, I totally understand you, but I mean, let's forget about it.
My king, the food is ready.
All right. Thank you. Yes.
So, my king, why don't we go to your room so that I can give you a proper body massage?
And the massage. You see, I would very much like to indulge in relaxing and the body massage, especially from you. Yes, but I want you to see this relationship that's building. This budding relationship between us. I want you to look beyond massage, frills, and fun, including all those frivolities of the young age. Look beyond all that. I need something more serious from you. Do you understand me?
Perfect. Sure. No problem.
Good. So, shall we go and eat? Yeah.
That was pretty interesting, I tell you.
It's okay. Oscar, I would like to take my leave now so you and Bella can get to know yourselves better.
Okay.
Yes.
Come here. Thank you so much. You know I owe you one, right?
I know.
Alright, take care of you now. Whatever happens, I'll call you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Laura. Okay, boo boo. I'll come see you soon, okay? Okay. You take care. Yeah. Bye. Why are you looking at me like that?
I admire you.
Oh, really?
Yes.
But you were going to pass me on to your dad.
No, you won't understand. Listen, it got a bit complicated at some point. You won't understand. I'll put you in the clear later, but for now, I just want you to know that you're a beautiful woman. And you're my spec.
Thank you. And I like you too. So why don't you tell me about this handsome guy sitting in front of me?
I see you want this conversation to take a different turn. I'm ready.
Okay.
I like you.
I like you too. You're my kind too.
Correct.
Girl, seriously, you've done a wonderful thing by inviting me over.
You can say that again.
I see how God works in different ways.
No, right? How you see this life is so funny. You can never tell where your ship will just sail from.
I swear. I say I owe you my life. This guy is the perfect definition of a guy I want in my life. And to crown it all, I'm also his spec. You need to see the way we were talking like it was not the first time we were meeting. The chemistry, everything. Oh God.
Oh my
It
goodness.
was so cute.
Girlfriend, I'm so happy for you. Hi, look at you. See, you have to settle me.
Settle you, Kwa. Girl, I say I owe you my life. Do you know what it is for a rich man like that to fall in love with me? Igwe's son for that matter. Girl, no be small thing you do. I'm happy. In fact, if I leave here and I'm going to the house, I'm going to serious fasting and prayer
to cast any demon that wants to spoil this. I'm not joking, girl.
Oh my goodness. Come on. Look at you, my darling. Look at the smile on your face. You're obviously so happy. And I'm happy for you too. Okay? You guys are just so lucky. I just seem to be the unlucky one amongst you. Yeah. See, Mandy, she just ended up with his father today. And you. But me, I'm just the signpost that directs my friends to their destinations.
Girl, stop, Joe. It's not like that. I'm thankful to you, I beg. Thank you. Thank you so much. Nora.
Hello, son. Good evening, Dad. Hello, son.
Hi, Oscar.
Mandy is here.
Hi.
Father, I'll be inside.
Yeah.
I thought you said he's no longer angry.
Go ahead. Use one of the cars and drop Mandy.
Yes, sir.
Mandy, come on. Let him drop you. Don't worry about that. I'll talk with my son. Okay? Come on. Let him drop you.
Okay. Bye. Come here.
Take care. I'll see you, okay?
All right.
See you.
All right.
Anyways, I'm not so surprised. Come on, he's the king. He's got money.
Babe, it's not even about the money. Do you know that this man did not even as little as kiss me?
That is why I keep telling you that the older, the better. Older men are the game.
Hey. Anyways, it's different strokes for different folks. Come on. All of this money is yours, not mine. But nevertheless, I am happy for you.
I know. And of course, you know I'm not a greedy person. Eh? Which is why I want you to have half of the money.
Mandy, you're joking, right?
I'm not.
All of this for me.
All for you. I know you like money. You can have half.
Of course I have money. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Come here.
Thank you.
No, Dad. No, I will not accept it. I don't agree. No. Dad, no. It's not right. No. You know that it's not right. No.
Do you want to sing with it? Go ahead. Go ahead and make a song out of it. make a sing song out of it. No. But I want you to remember that it was you who insisted that I get a wife.
Oh yes, a wife. Not a girl. Not some call girl who's interested in your money. Dad, you're not getting any younger. You need a woman. You need someone more mature. Someone that can take care of you, Father. Can you not see what I'm saying?
Oscar, what you just said now, did you say it out of anger, jealousy, or love for your father?
Love, Father. Everything that I do because I love you. Every fight, everything that I've said on this matter is because I love you and I care about you, Father. You are all that I have. Can you not see that this girl would rip us apart? You don't need her. You need a woman, not Mandy. See it, Father, see it.
See, Oscar, you don't think your father is a child, do you? This man here is not a child. This man here knows what he is doing. I'm not going to tell this girl that I'm marrying her today or even tomorrow. Oscar. Besides, I am comfortable with this girl. Yes.
Awesome dog. Do you want to kill my daughter from me? Come here. What is this? You want by force?
Mama, so this is what you're saying? Is this what you're saying?
Yes!
It's alright.
That's what I'm saying. Leave her alone. Take it easy with her. She's a woman. She's just trying to adjust to a life she wasn't used to. I'm not against a mayor.
Mama, are you explaining to him? Mama, leave him to shout. Let him shout. See, Osondo, let me tell you, I will not marry you. Kill yourself.
It's alright. It's alright. Don't worry, I've called your mother. Your mother is here. My father is on the way.
Very soon we'll get to this place and we'll settle it once and for all. No problem. My father is coming. He will soon be here. What do you mean?
So you called your father? I am scared. Come on, shut up there. I've called your father. See, let me tell you, in fact, let the Igwe and all your kingsmen accompany your father down here. It will not change anything. Osondo, it will change nothing. I will not marry you. And let me quickly tell you, nobody, I repeat, nobody can send me out of my husband's house. Not even you. Rubbish. Is marriage by force? Rubbish. You called your father, so I should fly.
See what you're causing. You got a problem, just leave her alone.
You're supporting your daughter when you are an adult and you know what is right. And you're supporting your daughter not to do the right thing. It's alright. It's alright.
Huh? Take this one if you don't have enough airtime. Use this one. Rubbish.
Why are you behaving like a baby?
Mama, he is a baby. Is this one a man? He's a baby. Allow him to keep displaying his stupidity. That's the only thing he knows how to do.
Papa, where are you now? You are getting close. Alright. It's alright. I'm waiting for you. Come.
Let him come. I am waiting. Let him come. It will not change anything. I will never marry you. You see this thing? You will not get it. You will die. You will kill yourself. You will not get it. You want to marry me?
Is that how you're going to do the thing?
It's alright.
Like this?
Exactly. You see what I was telling you?
That right there is what they constantly do. It's not the first time they're doing it.
That's bad. Why is Chief Chikwe doing all this?
Dad, you know what I think? I think we should detach from these people. Yes, Father. We should detach from this business. It's not paying us. You know, they just wake up and then create new policies because they feel they have the numbers on their side. If we detach, we can start our own business and then run it how we want.
I see. Yeah. All these go back to the same thing. Same point. Son, settle down, get married, and begin to have children. All of them think that Igwe Wilson has just one child. And that's why all of them end up poking fingers into my eyes, stealing my company from right under my nose.
I want it, Father. I will settle down. I want it. I want it. And speaking of that, Dad, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Yes. So if you just give me a moment, let me get her.
Right now?
Right now, Dad.
What I'm waiting for.
Second, Dad. I'll be right back. You won't wait too long, Dad.
Yes. You're welcome, my dear.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Oscar.
Dad.
Oscar, you have very piercing eyes for things beautiful.
Thank you, Father.
Yes. That's it. You have a good lady here. You're welcome, my dear.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Sit down. Sit. Yes. Very elegant. Yeah. So, where are you from?
Your Majesty, I'm from Ufuma, Urumba North.
Ufuma. Oh, that's great. Ufuma is a great town. You're welcome, my dear.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I'm happy to meet you today.
Yes, the feeling is mutual. Now I need to tell you that Oscar here is everything to me. Oscar is my only child, right? So you need to be very close to him. You'll be a sister, mother, as well as wife to him. You take care of my Oscar, right? Good. Even though my Oscar can be a little stubborn, but I'm sure you know what to do.
Your Majesty, you have nothing to worry about. I will take good care of Oscar and of course you too. Once again, thank you for your warm welcome and embrace into this family. I am indeed pleased.
All right. All right.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Oscar,
Dad.
Over to you. Go give us something.
Thank you.
Hi, Papa. You're welcome. I am so happy that you are here now. How is Mama?
Your mother is fine. You know, she said you should call her because she's really worried and she wants us to put an end to this matter once and for all. We'll discuss that with you. Oh. Hey. Oh. Each time I come to this house, I remember my late son. This is what death has done. It's alright. So, where is Rose?
She's inside.
You said the mother is around. Go and call them because we must end this matter today.
Yes.
Go and call them. Go and call them. Call them.
Rose! Rose! This matter must end today. According to tradition, the junior one is supposed to take over the wife. I don't know why Rose is becoming very stubborn. How can I allow her to go and marry another person outside this family? No, it's not possible. I must end this matter today. Must end.
Ah, my dear. Sounds very exciting, you know? You're coming around.
You know what? I knew you were missing me.
Ah, yes. Why wouldn't I?
But not to worry. I am here to spend the weekend with you.
Oh, come on. That's very exciting.
I know.
Having you all weekend? I like that. I like that.
I know.
Yeah, you know, we're supposed to get to know one another.
Yes.
Huh?
Your Majesty, here it is.
Good. Thank you. Now, go call Oscar and his woman. Come on. Go call them. Baby.
Yes.
There's something I'm going to have a surprise for you.
What could that be?
Hey, they're here. Good, son. Yes. Mandy. Meet Laura. Laura is my son's woman.
Wow.
My daughter-in-law to be. Laura, meet Mandy. Mandy is my woman.
Oh, yes.
Hi, Mandy.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Good.
Oscar, you okay?
Are you good?
Oh, sure, I'm okay.
But I'm very excited to have her here.
Oh, yes, miss. Oh, yes. Like he said, my name is Mandy, and I am his woman. As a matter of fact, I am here to make everything beautiful.
Very well.
Yes, sure.
Oscar?
Father.
Please, why don't you sit with your woman and let's stay like family and have good wine.
You know, Father, we're actually on our way out to see someone. How about we have that beautiful get-together when we return, Dad?
Oh no, Oscar, don't say that. I mean, this is some kind of a family get-together,
sure.
right?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Laura, I think we should go make something for everyone. What do you think?
That would be exciting.
What do you think?
Sure.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Darling.
Yeah, that's great.
We'll be right back, okay?
Oh, please do that.
Let's go. Oscar, you will love this meal, trust me.
Yes. Yes. That's good. Both of them they're having it out. They're comfortable.
What's the point of this now, Dad? What is this?
What's what all about? I don't get you.
Don't ever touch me again, you hungry gold digger. What do you think you're doing? Do I look like a fool to you? Huh? Obviously, stupidity is written all over you. You are more than a fool. Listen to me. I am Igwe's woman. And not even you or that stupid Oscar can change it. And when the time is right, you both will have to accord me some respect in your dreams. In your dreams, Mandy. Let me remind you that Oscar is the Igwe's only son, the heir to his throne. And I don't think a dying man leaves his only son for an ugly-looking witch. Huh?
Don't make me hate you, Laura.
You wouldn't dare, Mandy.
Oh. Auntie.
Yes.
Do you need help with anything?
Oh, yes. Miss Lara, Oscar's supposed woman.
Yes, I have met her. I am glad to have you both here. The other maidens and I are always at your service.
Oh, in that case, come along. We want to cook.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember, jealousy is dangerous, envy is dangerous, greediness is dangerous. Remember.
That is why I'm here.
Rose, we've given you enough time. Alright? I don't see any reason why you should fight my son when he's only trying to help you.
Papa, please, I don't like what you're saying. I don't like it.
Let him finish. Let Papa finish. Let him finish.
Will you shut up? Will you ever shut up? Be reasonable and shut up. My in-law, just continue. But I'm going to appeal for something from you. Just give me more time. Let me continue to talk to her. She will come around. I know her. Mama, there's no need. There's no need. I have said it and I am saying it again. I will never marry Osondu. But why are you making it look as if I don't have a choice here? And I want a choice. You want a choice? Oh, but you want a choice.
Unfortunately, my dear, you don't have a choice. Yes.
You don't. Look, I am the head of this family. And I decide whatever happens here. Exactly. Huh? We've given you enough time. This is 1 year since your husband died. You have removed your mourning garment. So what is it? Huh? I mean, if you don't want to marry my son, we will settle you and you leave. Because I will not allow you to have children with other men from my late son. It's not possible. Never. When my son here is still interested in you. I hope you get me right. Because of your mother's appeal, I'm giving you 2 months. After that, if you still refuse to marry my son, then we will settle you and you leave. Oh yes.
Rose! Rose! Where are you going?
Papa, you see? Papa, you see?
Oh yeah, I'm leaving her 2 months.
After that 2 months,
just leave her son.
You just settle her and she leaves.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I am by your side. Don't worry. She will come around.
It's okay. Let's hope she does. If not, she will leave. She will leave. We are only trying to help her. Look at this affluence that she's enjoying here, and she. Oh God.
If she likes so, she should accept. She's just missing opportunity because she's like a small girl who does not know the value of private part. Pour something to it. Okay.
Oscar, don't open that car. Don't drive off in that car. Don't attempt it.
Father, please. I really need to get something. Alright? Besides, I don't want us to get into some kind of argument again. But you see that lady? No, she's not for you. No. I'm not going to let you marry her.
What?
It won't happen.
What's wrong with you, Oscar? I say it's disrespectful. Oscar, What's come over you? Why don't you be your age? What's happening here? I never objected to the lady you brought here. Did I? What makes you think you will choose who I go with or who I do not go with? What's come over you? Oh, I see. Perhaps you're not happy that the lady chose me instead of you. Is that it?
Father. Far from it, Father. Far from it.
Then what is it? What is it, Oscar? Now listen, Oscar. If I do the changes I want to do, I tell you, you will be very, very uncomfortable.
It's okay, Father. It's all right. I retract my objection, Father. You can go ahead and marry her. Whatever comes out of it, Father, count me out. I'll not be part of it.
Just look at the way and manner you talk to your own father, Oscar.
Father, I have just agreed that you do as you wish. You want to marry her? It's fine. Just so we can have peace. We can go back inside, Father.
Oscar. Oscar. What's come over this boy?
Father. Let's go back inside.
Why do you do all this to me, your father, Oscar? Why does he like to upset me? Huh? What have I done to him?
So this is how life is, huh? Yeah? 50,000 naira only is what Oscar is able to give me after all my dedication, commitment, and hard work. So all I'm worth after helping him and his dad to hook up with the women they want is 50,000 naira. Eh? Chai. I see. Even the ladies now see me as the unlucky one. Eh? Why do things like this happen in my life anyways? Why? Look at Oge. She now lives in America, enjoying her marriage, courtesy of me, Bella. I made that happen. Does she even care about me anymore? Of course not. Hey, if you chat her up these days, all she tells me is, I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you. This is all I get. Now, these two are now here to enjoy. All I could get is just miserable 50,000 naira. It's okay. It's okay, no problem. Let's see how it goes. Hey, Mandy, Laura. Hey, we shall see. We shall see. Chai.
Babe, why would you even do this? What would you have me do?
I did not plan to sleep there, so let her stay until I'm ready to come in.
No, you shouldn't have done that. If I were in your shoes, I would still be in that house. Like seriously, girlfriend, you have to start facing Mandy. Face her now before the two of you finally end up in that house as co-wives.
Bella, calm down. Calm down. Is it not Mandy? I sure know how to handle her. I know how to handle her. We are just starting. Calm down.
You have to. You have to face Mandy. You know Mandy is very troublesome. If you don't face her now, she will use you and mop that house.
My happiness is that the Igwe likes me and he likes me for his son. You see this game? Two can play it and play it very well. Oh. Hi, babe.
Hey, babe. How are you? It's fine. Yeah, let him go ahead. I have given him the consent. He can carry on. Yeah. What? What? Sorry, hold on.
My prince, Igwe requests you come in for dinner.
Tell him I'm not hungry. Hey, baby. Sorry for your distraction. What did you say? He would not even dare. No way. He won't even try. Listen, I'm ready for him and his wife. Okay? Yes, they won't try it. Don't worry yourself, darling. Alright? Enjoy yourself. Okay? It's Sunday and we're gonna see each other with each other, and it's going to be a fun-filled day. Alright? Okay, babe. Of course, I'll talk to you tonight before I sleep. Love you too. Bye.
Oscar, food is ready.
I was not deaf when Uri came here and said the same thing. Can you not see that I'm just not interested in eating your food?
Oscar, why are you doing this? I thought by now you must have outgrown this attitude of yours. Why are you still bottling up anger against me?
Mandy, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm trying very hard not to lose it on you. You hear me? You wanted to marry my father. You have my father. Go ahead and get married to him. But I'm here to see how it would pan out. But I'll have you know that I'm a well-traveled and educated man. And I am way smarter than you think. You are not going to see me coming, Mandy.
Is this how you want it? Fine. You know what? Go to hell. No problem. But know this. Not even you or anybody will stop me from getting married to your father. I am going to be your stepmother, so you better deal with it. Nonsense. If you like, don't eat. I don't care. Rubbish.
Which kind of life we dey live, sir? I say, which kind of life will be this year? Life of next.
Yeah? So, where is he?
Hey, Greg. Let's eat. He's coming.
I see.
Father,
yes,
Papa, enough of this nonsense. Enough. I cannot continue to stomach this insignificant girl's insult in this house. I've had just about enough.
What did I hear you say?
That what I am saying is that this girl right here is going to make me lose my temper. I'm going to do something crazy to her, something you would not like. She cannot keep insulting me in my own father's house. So, Father, we have talked about this severally, but right now it's blowing up right in your face, and I'm saying that you're going to have to make a choice between me and this fool right here.
No. No.
Are you mad? How dare you? How dare you call a woman I love, a woman that I'm going to make my wife, such degrading names? How dare you? Are you out of your mind?
Dad, you hit me?
Yes, I did. I did.
It's okay.
It's the first.
Yes, the first. And I will again and again until you grow up.
No.
Because of this one.
No.
What What's wrong with you?
Because of her. No.
God.
No.
What's wrong with you?
It's okay. It's okay.
Sit. No.
Honestly, this is becoming too much. I can't take this. Why does Oscar hate me so much? Only way to call him to come and eat. What wrong have I done? Oscar, I'm going to leave this house. I'm no longer interested.
No. See. Just calm down, okay? Calm down. I will get to the root of this, okay? Okay? Good. Okay?
No. I am leaving. I am going to leave.
No, you can't now. You can't. See, I'll sort all this out, okay?
Oh, no. I just wanted him to eat. I was being nice. I don't want him to go to bed without eating.
Yes, I know.
No, I can't stay. Osondu, where are you? Osondu, please come back to me. I am beginning to love you. Please come home to me. I am tired of going through this lonely night. I just want to feel your arms around me. Please come home. I miss you so much. Please.
Hey, what's wrong? Why did you hiss at saying?
I did.
Yeah, you did.
I'm sorry about that. I was expecting you to send the movie.
What? So the almighty rose has fallen for Osondu.
You will not understand. I am beginning to love him. Yes. This is 2 months since he left for China and I miss everything about him. I miss his presence. I miss him. Babe, it's not been easy with me. A single girl, a young girl like me staying for this long without... You know now, I'm tired. Honestly, I'm tired.
Really, Rose? Finally, you have fallen in love with the local guy.
Oh yes. Did you say local?
Oh yes, you said he was local.
Osondu is not as local as I thought. I was in shock the day before he left for China.
Are you serious?
No, Mr. Lee, don't say that. This is an incomprehensible equilibrium. You cannot conclude yet. No. You don't have to envisage his incongruence. We are fine people, we are beautiful people, we don't have problems. It's alright, don't worry. By the time I get to your country, you got to understand the kind of man I am. Yes. I'm with you. No, you don't have to worry. Oh yes, don't worry. By the time I get to your country, we have to perfect everything. Yes, we'll sit down, plan everything, we'll table it. That's very fine. It's alright. My regards to your family. Alright, thank you very much. Oh, this is good. This is good business. Doing business with you is good. Thank you very much.
Are you serious?
Babe, I am very serious. See, I was shocked to have heard him speak that way. I know my husband told me he graduated with a first-class degree from the Abia State University. And he also said he was the brain behind their successful business. But then, judging from how local and loud Osondu is, I just could not.
Babe, some people are like that. Don't you know that environment influences people? Yeah, there are some people who can speak good English with good accent. But due to the environment where they stay, they tend to forget their class. Not to talk of someone who roams, rolls and dine with local boys. I mean, market people. What do you expect him to do?
But my husband grew up in the same environment, so why is it so different?
Baby, it's not like that. Just calm down. People are different. Don't judge us because of that. Don't be surprised. He could be a sweet, caring guy when you show him love.
You're right.
Oh,
say no more.
Okay.
I am just waiting for Osondu to come back. I will surrender myself totally.
Fantabulous.
You're doing well. I will surrender everything. Take me. Use me the way you want it. His father gave me 2 months. And my time is up already. Where I will go if they send me out of this house?
No, don't accept Osondu. Don't accept him. When I was telling you, you were for me boss chick. I know agree. Now, don't worry, get ready to go back to the village. Don't think of coming to my house. There is no space, my siblings are around.
It will not work for you. Yes, it will not work for you because I am not even thinking of coming to your house.
Better.
As I'm like this, call me Mrs. Osondu.
Mrs. Also?
Mrs. Also. Because when he comes back, I will give him just the way he wants it.
Fantabulous.
You know?
Epa!
Oh,
Epa!
Baby, why you cage? Let your FREDDERICK. Baby, why you cage? Let your FREDDERICK.
Sorry, Auntie Laura sent me to go and get her something.
Are you stupid? Did I not tell you I want to cook?
Yes, you did, but she also sent me to get her something to cook as well.
If I get inside the house and boil water for me.
Ure! What are you still doing here?
I thought I asked you to get me something from the market. Listen, my husband will soon be back and I need to cook. Now go!
Sorry, Auntie Laura. Let me just quickly boil water for Auntie Mandy. Come here.
Are you stupid? Are you stupid? My friend, would you go get me what I want?
If you as little as try to do that, you will explain to me whose orders you take in this house. I am the queen of this land and you take orders from me. Mandy, is something wrong with you? Are you normal? Can't you see I asked this girl to go get me something? Is she the only maiden we have in this palace? The real question is, who is paying her salary? Ask her! You better mind how you talk to me in this house. I am your stepmother-in-law and the queen of this land. A foolish, ugly-looking one at that. What are you doing here? I said go! If you try it. If you try it!
Auntie, people should stop fighting. So I don't know what I am doing.
Then go get what I ask you to get. Come back here. Are you stupid? Come back here from here. Get, come. You go get this done for me. You see this trouble you're looking for? You will get it. Oh, I'm waiting. I am so waiting for your trouble. You stupid, expired bleaching cream.
Let your FREDDERICK. Baby, why you cage? Let your FREDDERICK. Achala Janike. Achala Royal Power. Achala.
Let's cheers to this.
I can't.
I love Goba.
I know.
I can't wait to get pregnant for you.
Girl, I am so excited about this change of mind.
Thank you.
Wow. I'm glad.
Bring it up, bring my bag. How are you? Good. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Thank you.
How was the trip?
My trip was fine.
I hope you got something for us. I mean, for me.
Enough. Enough. Alright, it's alright. I'll be in my room, eh? Alright, take care. Take care. It's alright. Take care, eh?
Alright, you're welcome. Did you just calm down. Just like this, everything will fall into place. Calm down. I'm shaking. Just calm down. I understand.
It was Auntie Laura. She said your water was boiling.
Where is she? Where is that expired bleaching cream? Come out here!
Something like they've lost their
Come out!
Ure, what is it? Auntie slapped me because I told her you removed the kettle from the gas.
Yes, I did. Why would you bring down my pot from the gas? Why?
Mandy, are you mad? Have you lost it? What's wrong has Ure done to you?
Oh, please, tell me. Is that the only one I have in there? Can't you cook elsewhere? Can't you?
So because it is your water, when it's overheated, I have no right to take it off the fire.
Oh, tell me. Is it your money? No. Or is it your gas? It's not your gas.
Gas should waste.
Yes, it should waste because it's not your money. The next time you try this nonsense in this palace again, I will beat you like a small child. Stupid expired bleaching cream.
Mandy, you are mad. You can do no such thing. It is your expired then mother you're going to be.
You are gone. You are gone. You are gone today. You are gone. I'll kill you.
I'll kill you. What do you think you are? What do you
think? You filthy gold digger, what is wrong with you? Mandy, what is wrong with you? Huh? Listen, the next time you lay your hands on that maid, I will show you a different side of me. Do you hear me?
Why won't
and let me warn you, don't you ever in your lifetime think of picking a fight with my wife. If you tried, I swear to you, in the name of everything you believe in, I will beat you up. I'm going to knock you out.
Why won't you? Why won't you hit me? Obviously you are a man, so you've got more powers. Huh? Why won't you say the way you are behaving without asking questions? Huh? Why won't you hit me?
Did you just insult me?
Oh yes, Oscar, I insulted you. Oh yes, I insulted you. And I will insult you again.
Did you just insult me?
Yes, Oscar, I insulted you. Look at the way you are behaving like an overgrown mommy's pet. Mommy's pet.
Honey, please, honey, please, don't honey, please.
Come and beat me.
No, don't let her annoy you any further. Just let us be, please. Please, my love. Just let her rant, please.
Mabita, is that not the only thing you are good at? Beating women. Hit me. But let me tell you, any day you try to raise your hands on me, I will make sure you regret it. Just try it. I will make sure you pay for it. I will show you that I am your stepmother. That is what I am. Your stepmother, Oscar. I am your stepmother.
Honey, please.
No, come.
Honey, just let
her.
Honey, please, just
come.
Let her be.
Come and hit me. Nothing can change that fact. I am your stepmother.
That's for you now, Mandy.
Try it.
What is wrong with you,
What is wrong with you too?
Mandy, what is wrong with you? You think I don't know your plan? It is obvious you are a witch. You are trying so hard to provoke my husband so he goes against his father. Now listen, I will fight you with the last drop of my blood. Don't you dare me. Nonsense.
Look who is talking. You will do what? You are the witch. You're obviously the white witch.
Why did you allow him to touch me? You should have allowed him to beat me. I must tell the Igwe. I must tell the Igwe what Oscar did to me. I must tell the Igwe what he did to me. Oscar, you humiliated me because I am your stepmother. No problem. The Igwe must hear this.
Mandy, what is it? Talk to me, Mandy. Mandy.
Igwe is Oscar. What? It's Oscar. Igwe, Oscar hits me. Oscar hit me because I had issues with Laura. Hey.
Oscar hits you.
Yes, so what did I do? I didn't do anything, Igwe, you know me. You know I'm not a troublesome person, eh? I was boiling my water on the gas. Next thing, Laura came. She took it off. And when I confronted her, hey! Oscar started hitting me!
For real?
Yes, Igwe.
He hit you?
Igwe, you know I'm not feeling fine. I'm not feeling fine.
I can't have this.
Hey.
I can't have this.
Yes, sir.
I won't have
Yes, Igwe, you cannot have this. You cannot have this, no.
Where are they? Where are they? Oscar! Oscar, come out here! Oscar! Where are you? Oscar? Oscar, I say, what's wrong with you? How dare you?
Dad!
How dare you?
What is it?
How dare you, Oscar? Oscar, this woman you see here is my wife! And you must realize that. In addition, this woman is your stepmother. And I must let you know that in no uncertain terms.
Dad, what did she tell you? What did she say to you? That I hit her?
Yes, you did.
Did you hear that?
Father, you see this girl that you brought into our home. If you do not call her to order and put her in her place, she's going to create a rift between you and I, and you're going to regret it.
Oscar, don't make me do that which you and I are going to regret in this family. I am warning you.
Your Highness, you're welcome.
Now don't greet me. Keep your greetings to yourself. You are the confusionist here.
Yes.
You are the person causing all these problems here. What's wrong with you? Can't you keep yourself to yourself? Can't you? Or you want me to hit you here and now?
Father, that will not happen. Please don't speak to my wife in that manner. I'm not going to allow you and this gold digger you have brought into our home.
Oscar, what's wrong with you?
There is nothing wrong with you.
What's wrong with you?
There is nothing wrong with you.
I said, what's wrong with you?
Your Highness, please calm down. Let me explain to you what happened, please.
Don't explain anything. What are you explaining? And take your hands off me! What's wrong with both of you?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for fighting for me. Thank you.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Just calm down. I will always stand by you. Always defend you, and you know that.
I know.
Now sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
Who's? Are you okay?
No, my head aches.
Headache. Sorry. Have you taken any medicine?
I'll buy later.
It's alright. Sorry. Take this money. Give to Emeka. Let him get you some medicine. Huh?
Thank you.
Alright.
Please, if you don't mind, I want to talk to you.
Is there any problem?
No, I just want us to have a word.
Okay. Okay, in that case, you know I have a guest. I want to get something for my baby downstairs. Maybe when... Let me just attend to her later. Huh? Can talk. Yeah, go.
Let me make you something to eat. Your favorite.
Yes, and I hope you've forgotten all those things that happened, right? What's happening? Oscar? Oscar.
Dad, we're leaving. It is clear to us that you need some space, and we have decided to leave. So that you two can have some space. But I tell you, Father, you are going to regret this.
Please, let's not do this here. Please. Let's talk about this inside, please.
If you do not come with me, I'm going to leave you here.
Oscar! 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 That's not how you were brought up. You don't move. You don't leave this place. You don't even go as far as that door.
Dad, as it is right now, I don't even care how you feel. We're leaving. We're leaving. You want some space? I'll give you some space. You don't take me for granted, like you have been doing recently. You don't stop trusting me, Father. I am your son. Let me go. Alright? I can take care of my wife. Be with your wife. Take care of her. You want some space, Father? Let me go. We're fighting too much. Can you not see it? Never before have you raised your hands on me. Never. Not even when my mother was alive. Never. Of course we've had arguments, Father. From time to time we've had arguments. Not for once have you ever raised your hands on me, but you put your hands on me because of this thing that you picked off the street. Someone you don't even know. A girl that you don't even know well enough, like you knew my mother. You need some space, Father. Let me go.
Baby, please, let's not do this here. Please, I beg you. Let's talk about this inside. Your Highness, I'm sorry. But Oscar did not hit your wife. I was there. Ure was there. Mandy was the one that hit Ure. I removed boiling water from the gas because I did not want the gas to waste. Please, Your Highness. Honey, please.
Igwe, tell me. Tell me, why would she remove my water from the gas? Eh? Why would she? Just judge it. Igwe, judge it. Just judge it. Eh? Is it right?
Oscar, please. Come and sit down. Son, come back. I believe let's sit here and talk about this. Eh?
No, Father, you can't change my mind.
Laura, take your husband, let him come back. I mean, we sit here like family and talk about this.
You have broken
my
heart, Father.
No.
You can't change my mind.
No, it's not true.
Please listen to me, please. Please, let's sit down and talk this over, please. I beg you. Please. Wait, please.
We're all adults in this house. I don't see why we all can't live in peace. I have good reason for all of us to live as a family. Now listen. Any house where there is no peace, the women in that house should be blamed.
With all due respect, Father, tell yourself the truth. Tell your wife here the truth. Tell her that what she's doing is not right, Father. The onus rests on you, Father, as the head, to speak the truth at all times. I saw you do that with my mother when she was alive. Each time she went out of line, you cautioned her. Why can you not do the same with this one? Tell her the truth, Dad. Only on that condition will I continue to live here with you both. Speak the truth.
Oscar. Oscar, you hate me. And that is because I turned you down. So there's absolutely nothing I would ever do to please you. Yes. You got blinded because I turned you down. Mandy. Oscar now has a wife. What makes you think he will still remember that? Mandy, the problem here is you. Work on yourself and stop looking for who to blame.
Oscar, you see it's come full circle. And I've been telling you about this all the time. See, anytime you do anything bad to this lady here, she will construe it that it was because she turned you down. Okay? Alright, now, here is what we're going to do.
Babe, you awake? Is there any problem?
Warren. I can't find sleep. I'm worried.
If it's about Mandy, let's try to avoid her. Please, my love. For the sake of your father. You know your father is not getting any younger. Let's just try our best to avoid her.
How is it that my father is able to get a woman pregnant before me? It beats me. I don't understand it.
You are not in competition with your father. I will surely give you a child. You know, every man and woman with a different body and system. Tomorrow we can go and meet the doctor to be set. Okay?
Mandy. You know that Mandy will use this against you, right? This will become her new song in this house. Her pregnancy.
I know. But it's fine. Okay? We're definitely going to have our child.
No pain, no gain. This life is not a bed of roses. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No pain, no gain. This life is not a bed of roses. Yeah. But I gotta stand and fight for what I want.
Excuse me. Hello. Hi. Good morning, Rose. What are you doing?
I'm making breakfast for me and my baby. Do you mind?
Really?
Yeah.
Well, look, I really don't like it when people use my kitchen without my permission. I hope you understand.
I'm sorry, but we're about leaving.
Baby, are you?
Oh!
Are you done?
Good morning, Jen.
Good morning, how are you?
Fine, how was the night?
The night was fine. What is it? You are not bright. What's it?
I don't know, your late brother's wife is angry because I came to make breakfast for us.
Angry? Come on, babe. I am even smiling. I am not angry. All I was trying to say was, you would have called me to make the breakfast instead of stressing yourself. Yes.
Baby, don't worry. Let's come. Leave it.
No. I didn't mean it that way. See, I'm sorry. See, I'm sorry. See.
We are going to eat on our way.
I didn't mean it that way. Trust me. I said I would have done it. Just to babe,
No pain, no gain. This life is not a bed of roses.
Wow. Come on, Mandy. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. I mean, look at us. See those ones that feel they are still young. They are there. An old man has scored an excellent goal before them.
My God. This is so interesting.
Of course.
Hi. Baby girl, I am truly happy for you.
Thank you.
And where did you say they left for again?
I don't know. But what I know is I will show them pepper in this house. I will so deal with that Laura until she begs on her knees.
Why not? I am solidly behind you. I concur. Teach them a lesson. Do not give her a breathing space. This is your husband's house. I mean, you are the head wife here. They should know that. You have to teach them that.
You know me now. You know me. See, they nearly left the house yesterday.
Whoa.
But even though they didn't go, I will make sure I give them hot pepper until they leave. They have to leave this house for me.
They should. They will leave. What nonsense. Mannerless people. They should leave immediately. For crying out loud. They need to exit for you to enjoy this house alone with your man. You understand what I'm talking about, don't you? But there's something else I need you to know. Look, Mandy, this is very important. You have to make the Igwe amend his will. I mean, you're gonna have his child. It's very important. Do not take things like this for granted, though.
You have a point. I will do just that.
No time, babe. No delay. Okay? Igwe.
Bella.
Hello, sir.
Bella, you're here.
I am. I brought something for my friend, and of course, to also see you and say hello, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And welcome, huh?
Thank you, Igwe.
By the way, I was told it was you who linked my son and his wife, right?
I did, Igwe. You know, Laura is my friend as well as Manda's. Yes, she's a mutual friend of me and Mandy.
I see. Thank you. Bella, please talk to your friend Laura. Okay?
All right, sir.
Talk to her. I don't want to continue having problems in my house. Especially problem with my own son. Let her comport herself. All right?
Yes, Igwe. As a matter of urgency, I will. I promise. I will talk to her. I'm really sorry, Igwe. I take responsibility for all of these happenings. I promise there'll be a change.
Thank you.
Thank you too, sir.
Honey, I will be back soon, okay? Yeah, where's Oscar?
I don't know. They didn't tell me their whereabouts. They just left this morning.
Alright, okay. I'll see you shortly, right? Alright, Bella.
Okay, sir. Bye, Igwe. Have a nice day.
Hello, Mom. Mom, I'm not fine. I'm not. I am in a big trouble. No, far from it. Osondo cannot lay a finger on me. Oh, I don't know. Since he returned from his trip, he's been avoiding me. Yes. He came home with a girl. Mom, I am so confused. I don't even know what to do. I have been trying to get his attention, but he's not responding. And now he's talking about sending me out of the house. Mom, please. Mom, you just have to come here. Please, just come and help me talk to Osondo, please. I am ready to marry him. I am ready. Yes, I love him. I am ready to. Mom, just come. Alright, thank you. Please don't do this. Please, I love you. I love you. I was pretending all along. I love you.
How do I know what's on your mind? It's dangerous. Smile on your face. Put in the heart.
Hi, Oscar. You're here. How are you guys?
We are fine, Bella. How are you?
I'm okay. Laura.
Hi, Bella. You're here.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I just came to say, hello to the Igwe, of course, Mandy, and, yeah.
Oh, your friend.
Yeah, babe, let me just talk to her, okay?
Okay, see you later.
Hey, boo boo. We're fine. You didn't tell me we're coming.
We're waiting for you to come back, darling.
Oh, okay.
So
how are you?
Oh, I'm okay.
I'm fine. Yeah, my husband and I went to see a doctor.
Are you serious? Is it what I'm thinking? Are you...
No, stop it. The thing is, my husband got a little bit restless that Mandy took him before me. But the good news is, the doctor said everything is alright. So, sooner or later,
I'm expecting my baby. Oh my god. I can't wait. You know, when she called me and told me she was pregnant, my god, I was literally angry. For crying out loud. I didn't want that to happen for her first. I wanted you first. You understand? But it's okay. I know that very soon you're gonna be pregnant too, so nothing to worry about. But you know what? You have to be careful. You have to open your eyes. Don't let Mandy take it all from you.
you know, that Mandy girl is really troublesome. I'm telling you, she has been giving us trouble in this house. Can you imagine that my husband almost left his house yesterday?
What? Don't ever let that happen. Okay? In any case, you have to stand up for yourself. You have to fight. Goodness, if there's anyone to leave this house, it's Mandy, not you, not him. This is his house, your house, his father's inheritance. Get that into your head. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Okay? For goodness sake. Mandy's just a troublemaker, but you have to be smart. Don't be weak.
I understand. You know, I have said this to myself that right now I will just concentrate on conceiving for my husband. Yeah, Amanda's the least of my problem right now, honestly.
I know. You know, the Igwe actually called me that I should talk to you, you know, about the troubles and everything going on. And I'm like, excuse me? Talk to Laura. For what? It's not Laura. You're not the troublemaker, I know that. It's everything happening here, it's Mandy. Really? And that's the reason she doesn't want to see me off, but do I care? Yeah. Well, I need you to know this. Whatever happens, however the table turns, I am by your side.
Bella, to be honest, you're really a good friend.
Aww.
And I appreciate you so much.
Oh,
thank
God.
you.
What are friends for? Don't make me cry. Come here.
Alright, well, let me go meet my husband inside then.
It's okay.
Yeah, take care of yourself, right?
Alright, my darling.
I'll come see you later. Sure. Okay, yeah, bye.
It's dangerous, but remember, jealousy is dangerous. Envy is dangerous. Greediness is dangerous.
Oh.
My prince, you're welcome.
Yeah, Uri, Kedo.
At the moment, my prince.
Yeah, please. Thirsty. Let me have a glass of water, please.
Okay, my prince.
Thank you. Wow.
My prince, the kitchen door is locked.
What do you mean the kitchen door is locked? Who locked it?
I don't know, my prince. I just washed the dishes and it wasn't locked.
Hurry.
Auntie.
Take this key. Open the kitchen and boil whatever. My prince just
Man, did you lock the kitchen?
But fast, and when you are done, lock my kitchen and bring the key back.
Manny, I'm talking to you. I'm asking a question. Did you lock the kitchen door and held the key to yourself?
Honey, what is it?
Would you believe that this girl locked the kitchen door, the kitchen to my house, and kept the keys?
That is where you got it wrong. Not your house. It is equally my house. And I locked the kitchen because I do not want anyone messing up with my food.
Mandy, are you possessed? Is something wrong with you? Listen, it is obvious you're looking for trouble, and that's trouble you will get it.
Oh my God, you don't. Look who is talking to me. Have you suddenly lost your memory not to have remembered that I am still the first wife? The one with the king's child. So I choose to lock the kitchen whenever I want. Yeah. So I can lock my kitchen whenever I choose to. Okay. My prince. There it is.
Yes.
Where's the key? Are you not done? Be fast, lock my kitchen. Stupid people. If you both don't leave this house, know that my name is Nollywood. Nonsense. Be fast! Hurry! Yes, sir. I don't want the hot stuff again. Give me the key. Don't boil. Don't bother boiling any water. Give me my key. My key.
Baby, why you get let your body go. Let your
Mandy, this is not good. Let's come, Mara, please. Sit down.
It won't happen, Dad. Not now. Not ever. We're not sitting down. It will not happen. I've had just about enough from this human being you brought into this palace. You've taken enough insult. And as for me, I have gotten to my wit's end. It's either she leaves this palace, or my wife and I would leave. As for sitting, it won't happen.
Baby.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Well, no one is leaving. Okay? Mandy, why? I am tired of all this problem, all these troubles that crop up every now and again in this palace. I've had enough. Mandy, why would you lock the kitchen? Why? Listen to me. This palace is mine. The palace is also my son's. Okay? You don't have any right to lock the kitchen. Okay?
Igwe, so you are not blaming me. You know I am not feeling well. Why are you yelling at me? You know I'm carrying your child and you are yelling at me.
I am not yelling at you. I am not. Of course not. What I'm saying is, be in line. Act reasonably. Okay? Oscar, I'm sorry, okay? Okay? Laura, this will not happen again, right? Good.
Okay. I get it. So I am not the bad person here. You know what? I regret coming to this family. Oscar and his wife are hating on me because I refuse marrying him. That's what is going on here. But it's okay. It's okay. I know what to do. I know what to do. I know what to do. Continue. I know what to do. I know what to do. I know what to do.
Laura. It's okay. All is going to be well.
Oswanda, please just take this meat and eat. It's something. This is your meat now. Eh? This is the meat I've been pleading with your wife. Allow me to eat. She said it belongs to you. No, eat it.
Osondo, besides, I'm filled up already. Okay, don't worry. Let me take part from it. Then you eat. Eat.
I'm angry already. That's why I'm here. Because your wife said I should not eat this thing. Eh? She's angry with me.
Osondo, don't mind her. Eh? You are my brother. How does she expect me to finish all this all alone? Eh? Eat something. I cannot eat without you. You're my only brother. Eat something.
It's alright, I'll eat it because of you.
Good. Thank you very much. Eh?
Eat.
Hey, is this a dream?
What kind of meat is this?
Osondu.
Yes.
Osondu.
Yes, what is it?
Osondu, I am scared. I can't sleep alone in my room. I am scared. Osondu.
What is all this? What are you saying?
I am scared. I can't sleep alone in my room.
Oh. Doctor said that you are fine. Why are you bringing sickness upon yourself?
No, I'm not fine. I am very sick. I am not fine at all.
I don't want to take care of you now. What's all this?
No, Sondu, I am not fine. I am not fine at all. Please, come and stay with me so I'll be able to sleep, please. Sondu, please. I cannot sleep alone.
Oh, let's go.
Thank you.
Let's go to your room. No. I don't like to do that.
Sorry.
No pain, no gain. This life is not a bed of roses. No pain, no gain. This life is not a bed of roses. But I gotta stand and fight for what I want. Fight for what I want. To get what I
I want you to lie by my side.
No. Don't worry, lie down first. I cannot lie down with you.
Please. I want you to cuddle me so I'll be able to sleep.
Alright, lie down. I'm going to use this thing to lie on this.
No.
I cannot lie with you. Please, I don't want us to have issues.
Please, I won't be able to sleep.
Lie down.
I'm scared.
Lie down. Okay, wait. Lie down. Lie down. Don't worry, lie down. Lie down first. Wait. Let me cover you.
I just want you to cuddle me.
See, please. Don't worry. I'll be here. I can even sleep here on the seat. I don't want us to have trouble. Please, just sleep. Rather than lie, if you look at me, you see that I'm very sleepy. No, I cannot. Just sleep there. I'm here. No evil spirits can come here and then.
But this what's my temperature?
Your temperature?
Yes.
You need to do that to cover yourself.
Yeah, I want you to cover me.
Okay, wait, shift. Yeah, shift, let's lie down. Shift, let's lie down.
Okay.
Shift, lie down.
my baby. See, all these things you're doing, they're not good for your health. They're not good for the baby's health. See, your condition is changed. Huh? It's not even good for my own health. Please, let's go into the room. We'll talk about this. We'll settle this, okay?
Igwe, I have told you, I am sleeping here this night. First thing tomorrow morning, I'm leaving your house. I don't want to come between you and your son and become the enemy within.
Ah, no. No. Look at me a little. Your heart is still like stone. Eh? You're nobody's enemy. Said you are nobody's enemy. Let me tell you. I saw you and I married you. Yes. Not minding what my son, the objections he had. Today we are married. It's me and you. Eh? Let me tell you, my wealth is enough for everybody. It's enough for you and your children. It's even enough for Oscar and his children. Okay?
That's a lie. Igwe, that is a lie. Yes, because up till now, you failed to accommodate my unborn child in your will. And you don't want to think otherwise.
Why are you taking this thing this way? Baby girl, listen. Are you not going to give birth to the child? You will give birth to the child. And we see the sex of the child. A boy or a girl. So that I know how to accommodate the child in my will. It's a small thing. Come on now. Relax. Let's just go in and we'll talk about this. Hey, come. You have to smile. Smile.
So you cannot even apologize. Eh? You don't know how to say sorry.
Oh dear. Look at me now. Look at me. Come on, smile. Turn your face here. Oh, she has turned her face. Smile a little. Smile a little. Smile for me. Come on, let's go in. Good.
Baby, why you cage? Let your FREDDERICK. Baby, why you cage? Let your FREDDERICK.
Please. I am sorry.
I have accepted to marry you. Please, take me. Use me. Do with me whatever you want. But please don't send me away, please.
I cannot. Because I have changed my mind. I don't want to have issues with you. That's why go upstairs and it's the room upstairs. I have arranged everything for you. I have arranged the car key, everything that you're going to use and go to be settled. Final. I don't want again. I have a woman I want to marry.
No, now, my in-law, please forgive her. We are all begging. We are both begging you.
Sonji, please, I don't want to go. I will kill myself. Sonji, please forgive me. Please.
Biko nna mwetu n'obi o kejiri enwayo. Biko.
Mama, Biko, help me beg him, please.
Osondu, please.
I'm here now. I'm here. What's happening? Papa, thank God you're here.
Papa, please, I'm sorry. Papa, please, I am accepted to marry Osondu. Please help me talk to him, please. Papa, please.
Let me sit down. What did you say? That you've accepted to marry him?
Yes.
Well, the whole issue is out of my hands now. He is now in his hands. If he refuses to marry you, we can't force him. This is the same thing we were saying the other time. We'll be begging you for months. But you said, no, you can't marry him. You can't do this. Now you want to marry him. Sorry, there's nothing I can do about it. You were painting him a bad person the other time.
My in-law, please beg him, Biko. Oh, please.
Papa, I'm very sorry. I know I am at fault, but please, I'm begging you. Please don't do this to me. Please.
Calm down. Papa, you are here to give the gift. Yes. Announce it. Okay, but just calm down.
Calm down. Just temper justice with mercy. You can see she's begging now. She has realized her mistakes. Please forgive her.
Please.
Papa, I don't know. I don't know.
Think well now.
I don't know. I have changed my mind. Change your mind too.
Please, I beg you, please. See, Osondu.
See where you are taking my hand.
I love you so much. When I look at you, I see your late brother and you. Osondu, please.
Papa, judge this thing. Papa, judge this thing. Judge it. Papa, judge it. Final. Let's end it. Everybody should go.
Yes, I have judged it already.
Papa?
Forgive her now.
Please forgive me.
Papa, are you there?
I'm here.
Papa, are you judging this?
Why is your eyes turning like, hey,
Papa, love.
Yes, I'm here.
Hey.
Papa, are you judging this?
Yes.
Is that how?
Papa, are you there? Papa, are you supporting this? Yes. You are supporting it? Hey, Papa. Papa, you are supporting this? Papa, are you supporting this? Papa?
I love you so much.
Oh, Papa.
Are you serious? As we speak now, the Igwe does not joke with my pregnancy. As a matter of fact, he's instructed his lawyer to include my baby in his will. Wow. Be it a boy or a girl.
Hey, babe, you are strong.
Yes, you can say that today.
Now that we're talking, listen, I need you to teach them a lesson. Nora thinks she's smart.
Before, right now, there is fire in the palace. Courtesy of me. Listen, have the Igwe here. Hey! In my palm. I am so happy for you and the Igwe. I know. Just take a look at you. You're shining. Oh my God. I glow. I glow. Hey. See,
Mandy, see, I don't know. I just want you to help me with some money. Don't even think I'm asking you to dash me, okay? I am going to pay you back. Just borrow me. That's all.
Bella, why are you always late? If you had asked me, let's say last week, or even 2 weeks ago, I would have dished out enough to you. But right now, I am broke. My account is red.
You're broke?
I'm telling you.
How is that even possible? You can always call the Igwe and ask him for money.
is the time you should be swimming in money, Mandy.
Bella. So if I ask the Igwe for money, I'll give it to you. Bella, Bella. as in you are the one married to the Igwe. Anyway, the thing is, sometimes, I save, but I invest my savings. Now, I have to invest, right? But like they say, a tall is bad. Let me see what I can do for you. Alright, you can have this.
Hey, Mandy, what is this? 2,000 naira. I am looking for about 200,000 naira and you're giving me 2,000 naira. 200.
I better get going. Because with the way your eyes is moving, you can kidnap me. Oh, I'll see you some other time. Hey! Hey! Bella! So, this is what Bella is not worth.
Hey! Mandy! Mandy, you are so fat. Chai! Hey! Mandy, you are so fat. Hey! Ah!
I'm enjoying it now. No, he's not classy. It's not this. It's not that. Now he's classy.
Are we not happy now?
My in-law, we are happy. Osondo, thank you very much. That means God has destined this family to be in-laws forever.
Amen.
You see? This is what I'm saying. We all love Rosalie here.
Yes.
We love her. You think it is easy for a man to fall in love with the elder brother's widow with all his heart?
It's not easy at all. Easy.
It can only be true love.
Yes.
Yes. Also, within this month, you have to come to the village so that we can do or perform the necessary rites for two of you to live together as man and wife.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow. Yeah. Tomorrow all of us are going to the village. Let's finish it up. I can't wait to let's celebrate. Yeah. Let's celebrate. Drink up. Yes, sir.
And I shall you with Lego Kita. Guess
What has Mandy done to my father? What has she done to him? She has a hold on him. She manipulates him. He acts like a little boy every time she's around him. Why? What is going on?
How can the Igwe, your father, go as far as amending his will for a pregnant woman that has not even put to bed yet?
I'm not going to rest. I'm not going to rest until I deal with that witch.
Babe, please, I want you to be honest with me. Do you dislike Mandy so much because she turned you down? I mean, do you still have some sort of feelings for Mandy?
Laura, you mean everything to me. I hit a jackpot the day I met you. From the moment I looked at you, I knew that you were the one that I truly wanted to be with for the rest of my life. I love you without reservations. I want you to know that Mandy has got nothing on you, baby. You're head and shoulders above Mandy. Okay? So you have nothing to worry about. Stop thinking like that. Alright?
Okay. And I love you too. It's just that sometimes I get jealous with the kind of hatred you show Mandy.
Focus. Okay? Focus on what's important. I believe that you and I can win this. Yeah, we can win this. I need you in my corner. So please focus. Alright? I'll be with you in a minute.
Okay.
No pain, no gain. This life is not a bed of roses. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No pain, no gain. This life is not a bed of roses.
Hi Bella, what's up? Bella, listen. You can't keep calling me and be asking me for money all the time. I have issues I'm taking care of. What?
Okay. So I am now the unwanted person. Like, seriously? So this is the thank you I get after hooking these girls up, right? It's okay. No problem. Not a problem. I'll just chill. I know that one day you're going to come seek my opinion on something. And that day, you're going to see my true color, no doubt. Hey, Bella. So
Oh.
No. You are wonderful.
I can't believe this is what I've been missing. I never knew you'd be this sweet and strong in bed.
You didn't give me the opportunity to show you how strong I am.
I know. I'm sorry. You know, the other night you were with that girl. I was so jealous. I almost killed myself. I was at your door, it's dropping.
Are you serious? Oh, that was so bad.
I know, but tell me the truth. Do you love her?
Oh, that girl? Helen? Never. We just had a fling. Oh.
Thank God it was. Henceforth, I don't want to share you with anyone.
No, you will not. You see, that night I had a dream. My brother came to me and he offered me chicken I should take. He just took only one lap of the chicken. I said I should just eat it. That he's okay with the chicken, that I should go ahead and finish the chicken for him. I don't know, I couldn't understand it too.
I don't understand. You mean he gave you full chicken?
Full chicken. I'm telling you. Full chicken. So he said he doesn't want any other person to eat that. I should be the one that will eat the chicken, that he couldn't finish it, that we just finish it for him. So I couldn't understand the dream.
The dream is so clear, it's understandable. It simply means he has given me. I'm the full chicken.
So
I'm all yours.
You are the chicken.
What are we waiting for? Come on.
Come on.
I was joking. Oh no, that's not doing it. Okay, wait.
No pain, no gain. This life is not a bed of roses.
Sarah, come back here. Give me the car key.
What key, Mandy?
Give me the car key.
Mandy, please, not now.
Don't make me force you.
Mandy,
give me the key.
Mandy, please. I don't have your strength for this drama.
I need to go to Atlanta with this car, please.
How is that any of my business? Eh? I don't have it. Don't make me drag it from your hand.
Mandy, calm down now. As you can see, look, Laura is pregnant. Just take it easy.
Is she the first to get pregnant? Tell her this house belongs to me. I am the head of this house now. And that car belongs to my late husband, which means it's not mine.
Mandy, is your late husband not my husband's father? Why are you doing this, Mandy? Please, I need to go to Atlanta. I'm not giving you.
You're not giving me?
Mandy, I need to go to Atlanta with this car key.
Wait, Mandy, take it easy.
Are you okay? No, are you hurt? Are you okay? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Is the baby alright? See, just calm down, okay? But you have to call your husband immediately, okay? This is bad. I mean, how can she do this to you? It's only a witch that can do this to a pregnant woman. Come on, call your husband and report the situation. Do not take this for granted, okay? She has to be dealt with. Witch.
I'm sorry. It's okay.
I feel so bad.
Just help me pick my bangle. I'll go inside.
You said? Oh, bangles. I'm sorry, I don't even know what to do. Hey!
I don't forget to love, but remember, jealousy is dangerous. Envy.
Just imagine. Oh, just imagine. It's okay. Oh, miss. I know myself. That was a good one. Very good one. I am waiting for Oscar. I am waiting for him to come back. Let him come back. If he wants us to kill ourselves, we will kill ourselves. I am ready for them. I am not afraid of anybody. What do they think they are? I don't know. Imagine. I don't know. Two big-headed people. That car belongs to me now.
Obviously.
And nobody else in this house will use it except my son and I.
Wham!
What is all this?
I know.
After all, I gave the late Igwe a son. So we have equal rights in this house.
It is obvious. This is a representation of the Igwe. For crying out loud. Hey, Mandy, the problem now is, I think she's calling Oscar.
And so what? Let her call him.
You're not afraid?
I am waiting for him. Let her call him. Let him try and touch me. Let him try and touch his late father's wife. I will show Oscar that I have connection in this town.
Hey,
try me.
Mandy, my girl. Mandy,
Because I have calmed down. I married his father and I calmed down.
I know you.
He wants to wake up the other side of me. I will show him.
There's no point wasting your saliva talking to me about who you are. I already know you. I know you're you're not a pushover.
No sense.
For crying out loud.
Because Oscar thinks he's strong. Because he thinks he's strong.
He does not know me. If I put my call across, hefty men will bounce in here.
I know.
They will deal with him.
See, Mandy, there's no point wasting your saliva telling me who you are. I already know your capacity. Hey, Mandy, me, I'll be needing some money. Just a little money. Let me send to my family. I beg.
Bella, I gave you money last week.
Here. What is that? You gave me money last week. How much? Why is it that anytime I talk about money, you're always sounding like this? But yet you're swimming in money. See, it's not easy for me to live all my life. Everything I'm doing, come here and be babysitting for you for a whole month. Don't get me upset.
I'll give you money next week.
Better.
I'll send money to you.
You have this money, spend it.
I'm in charge now.
I know.
I am fully in charge.
Hey, Mandy. Mandy.
You know I need you here. Because you are giving me ginger.
Bam.
You are giving me morale.
See,
morale.
However the table turns, Mandy, I am solidly behind you. On your back, I dare.
Because I managed to calm down. Once an out girl, always an out girl.
That is it.
You know what out means now?
Are you telling me?
I will show Oscar that I have connection in this town.
Mandy.
Listen to me.
Hey.
I'm waiting.
Thousand you left and right, up and down.
Who? Me, bish. Me, Mandy. Oscar does not know me. Because I married his father and I calmed down. Rubbish!
Mandy. Hey! Do you know she's even crying inside?
What's my business? What's my business? You have fake tears. If she likes, let her cry. That's why I left her in there. I can't stand her fake tears. Oh, that's good.
I think you should
let him come. I am waiting for him here.
Are you out of your mind? I'm asking you, are you out of your mind?
Oscar, you slapped me!
I will do it 1,000 times over. Are you out of your mind, Mandy?
Hey! Oscar slapped me! Hey, come on. Oscar slapped me!
He did.
I am going to do it again. You hear me? I'm going to slap you!
Slapped me!
Again. What gave you the right to think that you can contest for a car key in this house?
Hey, but Oscar, this is very wrong.
Shut up, I'm talking! Hey! What makes you think that you can contest for a car key in this house? Did you buy any of the cars here?
I am the Latin's wife!
You have killed my father.
Oh yes, you have
Get
your
out
uncle!
of this place!
You have your uncle! Why did
You do not belong here again!
Why didn't you use your uncle?
Thank your stars that your friend is here. I would have pummeled you with my hands.
Oscar, today you will see the other side of me!
What did you say?
You will see the other side of me!
What did you say? You know what?
Oscar!
Let me have that key. Let me have that key right now.
Whiskey!
Listen, I'm going to count to 3. 1.
Oscar, just calm down.
2.
Indeed!
3. Let me have it.
Take it!
Let me have it.
Take it!
You handed it over.
Take it! But I will collect it back from you! Don't worry!
I'll deal with you.
I will deal with you too! I will deal with you! Bella, hold my child! I will be back!
Mandy! Hey! That was a hot slap, oh. Oscar!
Mandy has been biting more than she can chew in this house. What? Did she touch you? Did she touch you?
Please calm down, I'm fine. I hope you did not touch her.
Of course I did. Of course I did. I'm not going to hit her over and over again. What is it?
Baby, please, just let her have the car, okay? I'm happy you're here now. Please take me to the hospital.
Oscar, that was a good one. Come on! You see this Mandy, she would never listen to me. I have always told Mandy, calm down. Calm down for these people. No. Make peace with them. No. Hey!
I haven't started. I have not started with that idiot. By the time I'm done with her, she's going to decide if to stay here and act right or just pack her things and get out.
Hey. See,
why is she being a witch?
Ask me. Just ask me. I am super impressed. Oscar, if you have to do something, my advice is do it now.
Because, you see this Mandy, she's got a game plan.
What?
Mandy is planning to hide the documents to this house. She told me.
Oh no, she won't dare. Did you hear that?
I told her.
She will not. I'm going to have a conversation with my lawyer.
Laura, are you okay?
So are you okay?
Babe, I think the baby's coming.
No. Are you sure?
Yes.
So,
I think the baby's coming.
Easy. Just breathe. Easy. I'll take you to the hospital. Hold on. Just hold me. Yeah, you can do it.
You don't need this. Oh my God.
Harry!
Hello.
The food is ready.
I'm serious.
I told you.
That was fun.
I think you have to come and test it.
I have to be on my way right now. Seeing you both doing this love thing makes me think of marriage. I have to be on my way.
You have to think of it too. Anyway, your husband is coming soon.
Amen.
Even I passed one on the road. Before you get home now, phone will ring. Husband is coming. It's a prophecy. It's a prophecy. You see. It's alright. Let's go. Let's go.
Rose, are you okay?
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
Sorry.
Let's go.
Alright.
No, see the smell of the food. The smell of the What?
Ow!
The baby's coming. What do I do?
Baby,
Your waist.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, now sir, where is this boy? Open the gate, yo!
Sorry.
Is he telling you? Your waist. Sorry. Oh, 12 goes here, Leo. Too fast. Sorry. If we don't talk about this food, baby, stop talking. It's fine. Please don't do this. My feet! Why? What has come over you? Please don't do this. It's not fair. You are the head of the family. Don't do this. Why? Please. Don't why behave like a child. Don't do this, my friend. Officer! Hey, Mandy.
That's it!
What is this?
That is it!
What is this?
What is what?
You beat up a woman, you're under arrest. Follow us.
Listen, officer.
Shut up your mouth.
Officer, please.
Shut
We
up your
cannot
mouth.
do this right now. My wife is in labor. I'm trying to take her to the
That one
hospital.
does not concern the law. It doesn't concern us.
Exactly.
We are performing our duty. You tell me to follow us.
Officer, listen. I'm asking you that you reason with me. My wife is in labor. You're saying I'm expecting a baby. You can't arrest me right now.
Shut up your mouth.
Officer, do you know who I am? Do you even know where you are?
That does not concern the law. That does not concern the law. Follow us.
Can you please come out? Can you talk? No. Don't handle me. My wife is in labor. My wife is in. Are you listening to my wife?
And you know
my wife is in.
Push him like a rat!
Let's go.
Nonsense!
What is this?
They just arrested your husband. Hey, man! Babe! Auntie, what's happening? Take it easy. My husband! Please, come and drive me to my husband. Please drive me to my husband. But Laura, you know now, where will I, even if I decide to drive you to the hospital, where do I put Mandy's baby? I'll take it easy. I don't have a car. Please, my husband. Just calm down. Calm down. Can you do not to drive? I can drive. Okay. Take it easy now. Take it easy. My husband. My baby. Hey, sorry, ha. My husband. My baby. My husband. My baby. Sorry, Auntie Bella, the car keys, The car keys, The car keys.
What car keys?
The car keys so I can take her to the hospital.
Oh, the car keys.
Yes, the car keys.
It is with the prince.
The prince.
Oscar took it along.
Bring her out. We need to get a car. Bring her out.
Barrister, give me the will and the document. I called you here.
You made me believe Oscar is also here with you. It is unprofessional and unethical as for me, as a legal counsel, to hand over this document and will to you.
Barrister, you are not dragging with me. Have you forgotten I am in charge right now and you could lose your job to this family?
Barrister, I hope you know what you're doing. This is the Igwe's wife we're talking about.
I know. I am not trying to dispute that fact. If Oscar is here, I'm going to read the will and I can hand them over to you. Besides, he is the heir apparent to the throne.
Barrister.
What is going on here? Barrister, why are you here? I saw your call. Why are you here?
Yeah, thank God you came early. Madam summoned me here to come with the wills and documents. I was just busy ironing things out before you came in.
Sorting things out before I came in. Are you out of your mind? Barrister? You call yourself a professional. Are you out of your mind? I am my father's son, the crown prince, and you show up here with this document and you didn't think it through. You didn't bother to confirm with me if you can come here.
It's a lie! It's a lie! You will kill me today! You must give me this pillow! You will have to kill me to take it!
Get your hands off me.
I will not!
Mandy, get your...
I said I will not!
My wife is currently at the hospital, fighting for her life because of what you did yesterday. Don't make me hit you. If I touch you this time, you die.
Hey! Oscar touched me! Oscar touched
Get
me!
your hands off me!
I will ruin your reputation in this town! Oh.
Get your hands
Give
off
me this will!
Get your
Give
hands off
me this will, Oscar!
This would never touch your hands. Get your hands off me.
Oscar, just...
Get your hands off me.
Oscar! Give me this will!
No! Get your hands off me.
Oscar, get! Hey! Barrister!
Barrister,
please! Barrister, you lose your job! Can you just... You will lose your job! We can say... Come on!
Stay away from me!
You're holding me!
Madam!
Hey! Awesome, Papa.
Hey! I didn't know God loves me so much.
Papa, God loves you.
Hey! Now my late son has returned as my grandson.
Exactly! My brother just returned.
Chai! My daughter.
Papa.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you, Papa.
Hey! I am so happy.
And I am happy too. Congratulations, my daughter.
Thank you, Mama.
Now you are a full-grown woman. A complete woman. Because it's only when a woman gives birth in her husband's house that is when she's a complete woman.
Yes, sir.
So welcome to womanhood.
Thank you, Mama.
Thank you very much. Oh. Hey.
Papa, if you want stout, if you want this one, there are more drinks in the freezer. Anything you want, see, let them finish preparing the chicken and chips. Everything, gizzard. We are going to enjoy today. To the maximum frequency. Yes, sir.
But wait. Osondu, look, what name will I give to my grandson now?
Papa, you can give him Chukwu also Ifeanyi, even though we have not come to that part yet.
No, Afamefuna.
It's alright. Anyone can go.
But I won't tell you people.
Tell us now. In fact, do it now.
No, I have a special name for him.
Hey.
I won't tell you now. Let's drink first. Let's celebrate.
Drink up, drink up, drink up. Oh, hey.
Oh, thank you all. Before I go ahead to read out this will, I will want the both of you to have the benefit of going through this, just to be sure that it has not been tampered with in any way.
Confirm this still has a seal on it.
Go ahead.
Well, thank you. As much as things still remain the way they are right now, I don't think you guys will have the benefit of me reading out this will.
Barrister, go ahead and read. You need to read that will because she needs to know her place. After reading that will, today she would know her place. She would know to leave this palace.
Wait until he's done with the will. Then we will know who is leaving and who is staying. After all, I have a son. My son is up there. So wait.
Can we just all be calm? Please. Thank you. Before I go ahead, I want you all to have the benefit of this information that before the late Igwe died, he came to me to make some certain amendments on his will. And whatever amendment he has made on the will was done in the absence of a male child. And in furtherance to this, it was stated that be it a male or a female, whatever is being apportioned to him or her should be done accordingly when the time comes.
I'm aware of that. Go ahead.
Greetings to you all, my family, my son Oscar Williams, and my wife Benedict, and to my wife Mandu, and my unborn child. Here is I wish you all to have a share of my properties when I will be no more. On my throne, my estate at Magodo, Lagos goes to my son, Oscar Williams. And my oil business at Rumola, Port Harcourt goes to my wife, Mrs. Benedict. I think this was made before your late mother passed on.
Yes, I'm aware of it. Just carry on.
My residence at number 1 Williams Close, Asaba, Delta State goes to my son, Oscar Williams. My duplex at Obi Crescent goes to my child, from my wife Mandate, which must be in the custody of my son, Oscar Williams, until the child gets to the age of 21, be it a boy or a girl.
That's a lie! It's a lie! That is not happening!
Mandy, just calm down, okay? Calm
Madam,
down.
please, I'm still reading.
Please.
Go ahead. My bank account, Zenith, UBA, First Bank, and Union Bank goes to my son, Oscar Williams. My bank account with FCMB goes to my child from Mandate, which must be in custody of my son, Oscar Williams. And to my wife, Mandate, a monthly salary of 500,000 naira goes to her from my son, Oscar Williams. And the car I use goes to her and automatically becomes her personal car. And to my daughter-in-law, Mrs. Laura, I will not leave her behind. A monthly allowances of 300,000 naira goes to her from my son, Oscar. Attached to this file is the document of my properties, which will be handed over to my son after the day of this will reading by my lawyer, Mr. Patrick Okwiosa, who must remain the company and family lawyer until my son, Oscar, deem it fit to make a change. Thank you as you all take to this regard. Your father and husband, Igwe Williams Osita Dima Ikijofo.
Thank you very much, Barrister.
You're welcome.
If you'll be kind enough to hand me the documents, I'll appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Get up. Up. No fire. Leave. Now. Out.
Fire?
I have decided on behalf of the family to get a different attorney to represent the family and handle all legal affairs. Alright? So please, use the door. Thank you very much.
But sir,
Please. Please. Thank you.
Mind you.
Mandy, your time is up. Get your things together and leave this house. If I go in and come out here, find you still sitting here, I'm going to skin you alive. Your time is up here. Leave us alone. Just leave.
Hey. Nothing. Nothing for me.
I'm just confused. I don't even know what to say.
Nothing for me. Hey.
If you get a chance, take it. If it changes your life, let it be. Let it be. Oh, if you get a chance, take it. If it changes your life, let it be. Let it be. Oh, in life we all have unspeakable secrets, irreversible regrets. In life we do have unreachable dreams. And unforgotten love. But remember, jealousy is dangerous. Envy is dangerous. Greediness is dangerous. It's dangerous. But remember, jealousy is dangerous. Envy is dangerous. Greediness is dangerous. But how do I know what's on your mind? It's dangerous. Smile on your face. It's dangerous. Bitter in the heart. It's dangerous. If you don't pray for your
You're going to leave this house for them.
I feel so stupid.
Why?
I feel so bad. The ego simply used me to get another son.
But Mandy, I told you. I warned you. You know, but you're too stubborn to listen to me. See now. If you had listened to me. Hey. So you're going to leave this house. Hey. That is starting from a fresh one. Hey. See where you're starting. Hey. Hey, Nora. Congrats.
What are you doing here?
Oscar. Oscar, please. Please. I am sorry for being stubborn to you. Please. My son and I have nowhere else to go to. Since you refused giving us the house. Please, Oscar.
I don't care.
Hey.
In your next life, you will learn who to fight and who to respect. And get out of this house.
Oscar, I know you to be a good man. Oscar, you're a good man.
Laura, don't say that again. Let him implement his action. Mandy deserves it. She never listens to anyone. For goodness sake, how can somebody be so stubborn? But just look at the bright side. At the end of the day, you won. And girlfriend, I am by your side. Hey, you know what? Let me quickly go and give her her baby. Okay? I am coming back. Excuse me.
Mandy! No pain, no gain. This life is not a bed
Baby.
Mandy, are you serious? You begged them? Why did you beg them? My God! I have always told you to stand and fight, but you never listen to me. Look at the way these people are treating you. Like seriously, sending you and your baby out of this house to where? This is unimaginable. My God, this is sheer wickedness. Laura is so wicked. And that Oscar, he's evil. My God, you have to go back and fight. Did you hear me? Crying here will never help you. Go in there and fight.
Bella! So, Laura, this is what you've been doing? You've been telling man the same thing you've been saying to me, Bella?
How do you mean? Well, I don't know what you heard, but...
Shut up and keep quiet.
Just trying to make peace. Trying to make everyone live in peace. What wrong have I done? Come on.
You are wicked. Bella, you are evil.
Come on.
Can you do this?
What did he do?
It's a lie. You've been misleading me, Bella.
Hey, what are you still doing here? What, are you still here?
Honey.
What?
Honey, calm
Why are you still here?
I just heard Bella telling Mandy the same thing she has been saying to me. Yes. Bella has been asking Mandy to continue fighting us. Yes.
Mandy, come on, don't say that. How do you mean? What did
it's
you
true.
I don't understand. What are you doing?
I mean, that's not true. Come on, Laura.
Bella, you are evil.
Hold on. Is it true?
It's true. You've been misleading me. You've been never telling me to keep fighting them. It's true.
I'm sorry, Oscar.
Is it true?
Just give me my baby.
Is it true?
It's not true.
What are these ladies saying? Is it true?
Hey, what do I say now? I don't even know. I'm just...
What exactly is going on?
Okay.
Speak!
Hey! See, the truth is that all I have done in this family is to bring everybody together.
By sowing the seed of discord?
No, that's not it. I'm just trying to make peace reign.
How exactly? Speak.
Hey.
Don't make me apply force. Start talking.
Okay. The truth is that I'm just... Well, let me just say it. I've been envious of the both of them. I have been. You won't blame me. It's not my fault. They both seem to be the lucky ones. Everything about me just seemed different. And my envy grew when they both refused to support me financially. Even you, Oscar, my friend. You were my friend now. I was not getting the needed financial gains.
Get out. Get out.
Oh. Just calm down. Please.
You are going to make me apply force. Get out.
Bella, don't make me use force. Get out.
Don't touch me! Don't touch me! Bella, leave! Oscar. You don't get to look at my face. Please. For the sake of this innocent child, please forgive me. This child is not anywhere to go to. I don't have anywhere to go to. Nowhere. Oscar, please. Please have mercy on this child. I beg you. I beg you, please.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Listen. You will stay. Not because you're perfect, but because we deserve a second chance as humans. And I believe that this time around, we shall live in peace. And we shall live in love. I forgive you. For the love of God. Mandy, I forgive you for everything. I'm not going to throw you to the house.
Hey, Oscar, thank you. Thank you. I'm so sorry.
No pain, no gain. This life is not a bed of roses. No pain, no gain. This life is not a bed of roses. But I gotta stand and fight for what I want.